Hello and welcome to Dario Comics, and today we will take a look at Andrew McLean's Headlopper. Lopper? Headlopper. And yeah, we'll talk about this. A quick overview of what I'm doing right now. I am painting up this one. This will be the next video. I will show you some illustrations I'm doing right now with my Staedtler markers and... No, wait, I'm not using the Staedtler markers. I'm using this pen. It's a Tombow. I'm not sponsored. It's just a really good brush pen. And I guess I get myself a few more. And yeah, let's jump into Headlopper. But no, that I will draft these, I will make a video, and then I will paint over this with acrylics. But before I do that, I will scan it so that if the acrylics go wrong, I have something to show. So, welcome to the comic school. This is the school I never had and I will create, because I think that the art of comics, like people that are doing comics, like Andrew McLean, they're doing comics, they're not teaching comics because they're busy doing comics. And I don't know, maybe they also teach from time to time. As you can imagine, we have a lot of comics to talk about and a lot of comics in here. I pretty much lived and breathed comics all of my life. I want to do comics, and I will. This is my new dedication to this path, and things are coming to fruition. So, why do I love the Headlopper? Why is it great? If we look at this, I do really love barbarians, as you know, or warriors. I do love strange magic. I love flat coloring. I mean, this is like he painted it, and then as you can see, it's just a few colors. Like I love this. It's kind of fast and economic. You can do a lot of stuff with this, and it's not as complicated as other stuff. And as you can see, I think it looks amazing. So let's jump into the book. First of all, I was a bit reminded of, let's say, Mike Mignola, and that's totally cool. But like, this book is definitely a labor of love, and I guess every book I would recommend on this channel is like, if this is university, if there is no comic school and there is no comic university, then consider YouTube your comic university. So each book on this channel is a recommend. If I don't like it, I don't recommend it, but it doesn't mean that it's a bad book. You choose for yourself. So we jump in, and I love this. Like, a map of something is always a good start. This reminds me of like Lord of the Rings, you know, this is a tale of ancient times, and then it's called Blood and Water. And then the first page, yeah, well, it's a bit underwhelming, but it gets the mood across. It's very simplistic, and you could do this. Not that it's easy, it's very, very cool, and I guess, I don't know if Picasso said it or other great artists, but great art is when you can not take things away. Other than, let's say, my drawing, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I'm adding things to make it look cool. But if you know how things should look like, you can subtract till it looks great. And I have to say, like, the first issue, he's also like getting better from issue to issue. And this is a big fat, I don't know how many pages this is. Look at this. Like, this is really fat. I don't know how much I paid. $20, like, really affordable. If you have the money, get it. It's really great. It starts in a small town. There is a monster, there is a warrior, a barbarian, there is a fight, there's the Son of the Minotaur, the Executioner, and as you can see, this is the first introduction to our hero, and the layouts are just amazing. And this is where the work went. The work went into the layouts and into the story and into the telling of the story, and the rest was a bit simplified. And that is okay. It is okay to know what you are and what you want to do with the things you have. Because, like, let's say my style, I don't know if this is a style, but it definitely is a style, but I don't know what it is right now. But I tend to be a little bit more darker, grittier, to put a lot of things in. But I'm not as simplistic. And that's okay. That's what I embrace, and you will see in future comics when I do it. That's what I'm going to draw, but I'm not going to draw comics 100 years, even though my latest comics is a bit delayed, but I was doing tons of other things in between. Then Corona hit me, then going broke hit me, then health issues hit me, then my collarbone broke. So it's normal that you get a bit behind in life. Don't get distracted. Stay on course, because your dream has no deadline. Your dream has no deadline. The only things you do deadlines for is, like, sorry that I'm interrupting the comic review, but I made this. It's like from a Comic-Con from the last year, from Comic Salon Erlangen. It didn't happen, but what I put in here is like my daily habits. Connect with friends, practice drawing, practice guitar and singing, make comics, do Patreon, earn cash, be healthy, feng shui. And then on the other side are my short-term plans, which you can see here: YouTube, comics, Patreon, The Last Pickup Artist 3, 4, and then Young Tuerto. So I am on path. This is just a quick nugget. But as you can see, Headlopper looks really amazing, great. I would assume thumbnails, layouts, and as you can see, really stylized. And here it's for me it's a bit too stylized, but it's definitely like you're getting a great feel for the comic. It's definitely a movie feeling. It feels big, and yeah. And as time goes on, I will jump a few pages. Here's the big fight against a big fucking monster, and it's really great, and it's very cinematic. Well, let's stay here for the fight. He fights this big sea serpent, and yeah, it's just amazing. Then I guess he gets eaten, and this is a great scene. It's just so amazing. And don't think just because this is drawn so simple that it is simple. It's kind of not, because like this is all layouts, but it's very effective. So if you want to go this route, more power to you, because you can achieve great stuff. Then he gets eaten by the beast, and then somehow he manages to slice the beast from within, and there the beast goes, and yeah. This is it. And then he swims out of the lake. Great. Like, look at this. Great stuff. And I want to keep these videos, let's say, at a 10-minute range, but maybe we'll go a bit further than this. The guy wants payment from these guys. There are slave dealers. They don't want to pay him for a reason. That's always a mistake. And then I guess he seeks revenge. He meets friends. I'm not going so much into the story. It's just like I wasn't expecting too much going in. I thought this is just some cool looking bruiser stuff comic, but it wasn't. It has some really great storytelling, great artwork, constant action, great and amazing colors, and you're seeing it already improve. And yeah, it is for me. It feels like a Game of Thrones in a different timeline, and yeah, it's really amazing. So what can I say? 10 minutes is over. I rambled on over my own stuff. Now I'm showing a bit from here, but I'm trying to search. Yeah, it's really great. Like I said, it reminds me a bit of Mignola, but with a cartoony spin on it, and you won't regret it, because like, look at this. This is like straight from Conan the Barbarian or something like this. Blacksmith. My steel needs honing. And then the blacksmith says something, and then he says something. Like, look at these panels. I mean, this comic is just a recommend. And now I'm kinda want to show you some cool scenes. Here it's all artwork and art book in the back, and the covers, and just an amazing thing. It has a great story, a great feel, many battles. Yeah, like I said, it's not that I want to spoil the comic. It's not a comic review. It's more look at this. This comic exists. If you resonate with it, get it, because it's just great. Like, look at this. This is the frail mage, and then he becomes like this monster, and just great storytelling. Also, like, you won't regret it. Like, I while I was reading this, I wasn't expecting a story so deep about yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but it goes really deep, and it's really amazing. Great fighting scenes against great monsters, great coloring. Look at this. I mean, if you're still watching, you're a true fan. And yeah, I want to show off a bit of the fun stuff. Like, look at this. This is just Wolverine, something like this. And I mean, look at this. I mean, it is a simple style, but look at the effort that was put into this. I mean, this is love, and you won't regret getting it. Yeah, what else do I have to say? A beautiful, great story, a lot of fighting, a lot of clever dialogue. Yeah, I recommend. See ya till the next video, and enjoy the Headlopper.